any moderators. No one even watches my channel. Of course, now it stops. Man, I've been sitting out here cutting wood. Let me set this up. And just hearing these crazy bangs. I mean, really, really, really strange. It just went for the last 15 minutes and literally just stopped. Maybe even 20 minutes it was going on. Like at first sounded like fireworks, but I don't know if there's any. I don't know what that could be fireworks wise. And then I just saw jets. I just saw an aircraft go this way. Yeah, it's off in the distance there. Not traveling a typical route, civilian route, no doubt. Man, I wanted to go live so I could document the sounds. This was crazy out here. I'm packing it up for the night. Still processing this damn tree that fell in my yard last week, and holy crap. I mean, with everything going on today, it certainly sounded like something that would cause concern. I mean, it was basically explosions for the better part of 20 minutes. I'm in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. Prayers to everybody in Lebanon. Prayers to everybody in the Middle East fighting the evil Zionists. And good's going to prevail. Good's going to prevail. And I don't consent to our government. I don't consent to, I don't consent to the decisions they make for all of us. And I think the whole system's broken. And all of our institutions are corrupt and broken. And of course that turns off and it stops. Yeah, so I'm in Lebanon. These would be coming from the East Coast, man, direction of, you would say like Reading, Allentown, then the Jersey border, and then straight off to the East Coast. New York to the north, Philly to the south. I don't know what those sounds were. I don't know how far away they were. Curious if anybody out there is hearing something like that. I'm not so sure what that could have been. Truly. Not so sure at all. If anybody out there, what's up? Come kick it. I'll hang out for a little bit, see who might show up. So I was watching these strikes happen today, since this afternoon, and Western media just finally reported on it. It looks like Gallant, Israel's defense minister of defense, defense minister, may have been killed in the strikes. There's like reports of mass amounts of F-16 jets being taken out. or I'm sorry, F-35s. Would have been the same would have been the same jet that delivered the bomb for Nasrallah. May he rest in peace. Peace be upon him, as they say. So it comes down to colonialism, Western hegemony, and Western abuse of international order. It's coming to an end. And if you're here in the West like I am, like they're clamping down on us hard. We've all seen our society shift and change in the last few years, right? And that coincides to match what they're doing internationally and geopolitically on the world stage. And at the moment, we're being abandoned by everybody. So I think it would behoove us here in each of our countries to see if we can make peaceful attempts to take control back from corporate interests. Yeah. Dang, is there a freaking mosquito on my back? No. They were bad today. We got rain here in PA for like the last, I don't know how many days. And today finally it let up. And it's drying out a little bit. And the mosquitoes came back out hard. I don't know how they are where any of you guys are at, but geez, they've been bad this year. I swear I've seen some ones that I know that were sent by Bill Gates, for sure. I'm looking at this guy like, you gotta be made artificially. He just look nasty. Bigger than I ever seen him. I mean, come on. So they're playing us all for stupid, man. Same with these mRNA vaccines. I mean, it's nuts what they did. So much information out there on how these things are bad for you. And yeah, I read a bunch last night, man. It was, every time I do that, it really hits. It takes a little bit to digest it. Even though I'm aware of the reality that we're in. I don't know how many out there are really hip to it, man. Things are pretty dire. Due to the fact of this experiment that everyone took. It's exactly what happened, what I was worried about. I said, man, it is not going to be good if, we get 80-90% of the people out there to take this thing that they've never done before. And what if it goes wrong? And we're in that situation probably in any, to a worse degree than anyone could have ever assumed from the rip. I have a paper on my Substack by Dr. Stephanie Seneff that was right as the rollouts were about to happen. She had the paper was legitimate concerns on what this could do, and she nailed it. And the sick part is that now that paper was scrubbed from the internet along with some content I made at the time. And but the sick part is that not only did she nail everything that she said, but the consequences as far as what we're seeing in illness and disease in people and people's states are just nothing that anyone could have expected. I don't, it's just not talked about enough or in those proper terms. It's so serious, the situation we're in with that. We have this artificial, man-made, potentially self-replicating thing out there that's basically just gonna run around, get into everything, and produce toxins once it gets into you. They say it doesn't self-replicate, but boy, it sure looks like it could. And certainly with these like DNA plasmas that they found in them, what it does is that allows the shot to transcribe into your DNA, reverse transcribe, and that changes the whole ball game in a big worse way. So now that it's the thing's embedded in you, creating these toxic cells, and you have to fight that, and then you're spreading it to everywhere else. And the stuff that you're spreading can go set up shop and do the same thing all over again. If that's not like a nightmare movie scenario, I don't know what it is, man. We're living up, and they're going to keep doing it to us. And it's up to us to stop them. I don't know what was up with that biolab fire in Georgia. But I saw that and I was like, oh, Georgia, like, probably has to do with the Ukraine biolabs and what's going on in the Russia-Ukraine war or whatever. And, Georgia in the Caucasus, the country. It's like, no, Georgia. Like the gas pipeline that exploded in Houston. Or the bridge that was attacked in Baltimore. Likely all these were attacks. That's why I flipped this live on to see if I could record these sounds, man. These sounds sure sounded like there was something blowing up quite a ways away. Impacts, things getting hit. I mean, it was crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. So, I hope everybody's doing well out there. If anybody finds this, actually watches it. Nobody watches my channel, but it's okay. I gotta keep making stuff. And, my life's been so hectic, dude. Really gets in the way. I've been right there to do things consistently. I feel like right on the edge, and just haven't been able to make it happen. Life has been complicated for me. But we're getting through it, and a lot of people have it a lot worse. And just more focused on the world, and I've been really just putting my time and effort towards just hope, trying to do whatever I can to change things, piece by piece, little by little, small, big. And last 4 years have been crazy. I'm sure the same goes for a lot of you. And our world's different than what it was. Anybody that's I think if you'd be smart to forget that life and start getting ready for something different. I don't know what it's gonna be, man, but at some point we're gonna have to pay for the actions of our leaders if we don't take responsibility for them changing. We're gonna pay for it. So, man, one of the best things I've done was cancel my cell phone. And I haven't had a phone for almost 2 years now. And it's been awesome. Let me see here. Yeah, it's changed my life completely. And And it's leveled me up. There's just no doubt about it. My focus is something different. I'm not constantly going to my phone for no reason or being interrupted. My entire life consists of things that I choose to put there and focus on. It's just completely changed everything. I feel different when I'm in public, like around other people. Like, you can see other people that are preoccupied with their phone in like an unhealthy way. And it seems to me that a lot of people notice me when I'm not. And it's really changed the whole game in a lot of ways. And it's been nothing but good and healthy for me. And happy to be without one. I've always done things like that. I've been without cable since, trying to get light on myself. Yeah, I've been without cable since I just turned 43 2 days ago. So I've been without cable since probably 20 years, roughly. And that's been awesome. Highly recommend that to anyone. TV sucks, yo. Like, TV's whack, man. Like that. Yeah, TV just sucks. I don't take in any programming that I don't choose. I choose everything that goes into my brain. I choose what I put my time towards. Eat nothing but healthy food. Haven't had fast food or soda. Soda, I don't know. Soda I really quit maybe like 3 years ago, 4 or 5-ish. I don't know. But I've been trying, I was on and off for a few years there too. And, here comes the chopper. Drink nothing but water. No, but I quit eating processed foods a long time ago. Never did seed oils. Always did butter and olive oil. Yeah, pretty healthy. There was a whole thing where suffered from a heroin addiction too. So I was heroin chic, and it's really a miracle I'm still alive and got through all that. So that's a whole other thing, man. I'd love to tell my story as far as that goes. Talk about that. Give some experience, strength, and hope to anybody out there. So let me see, man. Maybe I'm gonna go inside here and wrap up my night. I'm hearing some choppers fly around, but no more impacts. I don't know what that was. If there's anybody that sees this and is on the East Coast and you got some info, drop it down in the comments. I'm Zach. Thanks for checking it out, even though nobody's gonna see this. But yeah, I'll see if I can get on. Try to go live tonight from the living room. I'm gonna see if I can start doing this and try to draw some attention to the channel and try to grow the channel here. So peace.